Now you shot another video. You had with Above the Law, Easy E MC Ren was in the video sitting on the steps, and you had Tupac Shakur, the late great Tupac Shakur, and Money B, and look, and I saw a few of the other Digital Underground characters in the background. I want to say that was a few of them. What
Yeah.
was that like working with Tupac Shakur? Because a lot of people didn't get to work with him. What was that like for you?
Um, that was the third video I'd ever directed,
Mm-hmm.
and I was, I mean, my producer, he said, "You're going to be around like really, really big guys here," and I'm like, "I know," and I want the visual, and I had another plan for that video, but Tupac just wanted to be hard,
Mm-hmm.
and when we were talking to his camp, they were like, he just wants to be in an alley. He just doesn't want to be. He doesn't want it to be flossy or artistic. And I said, okay, let me design something. And I just kept it really simple because that's what they wanted. It was, I wanted to do something more extravagant than have them in an alley. That's what he wanted. He felt those lyrics, his verse was that way. But I did get him up on the roof of the building. We were in Hollywood,
Mm-hmm.
and oh my God, we were there filming at night. About 11:30 at night, we had something like 350 people jamming around the building, and the police came and they said, "You got to keep the people out of the street, man." And I'm like, "I don't know what to do." He said, "Well, we can shut you down, or you can put some of your people keeping the onlookers out of the street." And
Right.
I said, "All right." So, like, I had our production assistants out there. We put some tape up, and by midnight, we probably had 500 people trying to get a look at what we were filming, and um, I realized this is really special.
Yeah.
They sent down another guy. Warner Brothers Records had sent down another guy because they were getting concerned about safety or riots or something. But everybody there was just peaceful and enjoying the music and the playback. And I said, turn it up so all the people who are watching can hear it
Right.
because they're way back there. Let's let everyone hear. So we blasted that playback. So it was something else. We. It's funny because we had a couple of motorhomes and we couldn't get in them. My crew had to go to the bathroom, and we had a hard time getting into our own crew bathrooms because we didn't account for all of the fans that came, and somehow the word got out. And then I said, "How do they know?" And then one of the people said, They said it on the radio." I'm
Wow.
like, "The radio? Wow!" So anyway, Tupac shows up, and the window in this like really nice Beamer. He's being driven. He's got like there's four guys in this black Beamer. They pull up to the set when we first got there, and the windows roll down, and of course all this pot smoke comes out of the car, and he gets out, and he I started to walk up to him, but I realized I gotta wait till he comes to me because he wants he's gonna I can see that he wants to greet Above the Law and Easy, and all of them, make his way around. And so it was about 20 minutes. Finally, he didn't come to me because he didn't know me. Finally, I saw he was free. I walked over and I said, "Hey, I'm the director." He's like, "How you doing?" And I said, "Good." He goes, "So what do you want? What do you want me to do here?" And I said, "Well, we talked about, you just want to keep it simple. So I thought I would have you walk from the end of the alley over to the trash can fire,
Mm-hmm.
and just sort of finish your verse there, and then we'll do another take up on the roof later, and so I could dolly around you and have the city lights behind you as you sort of take over the world.
Right.
You guys are over on top of the world here, and that was sort of symbolism for that. And he said, okay. So we started rolling the camera, and the thing he didn't tell me was he pulled out this giant silver sort of Magnum Glock giant handgun that was chrome, and he had it in he's like wearing like sweats, Adidas sweats or something,
Yeah, a
and he
tracksuit. Yeah.
pulled out, he pulled out the gun, and he's talking, and the cops get shot, and he pulls out this Glock, And I've had, my previous video experience was MTV will never show that, and they'll make you blur it out. It just looks like shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, can we get? Oh no! And he says, so what do you want me to do? I said, be yourself, be Tupac. I don't want to tell you how to be. Be you. You are the best as you. Mm-hmm. People want to see you. So then we were filming. He pulls the gun out. So I went up to him. I said, can we get one? That was great. We got that one. So that version will be for other media, but we need one for the MTV version master that I can send them that doesn't have it, so we don't have a big blur, And he goes, you make up your mind, man. And I said, what you talking about? He goes, you said that you want me to be Pac. That's Pac, motherfucker. And he wasn't being mean. He was just like smiling when he said it. He said, that's Pac, motherfucker. and he just pulls the gun out and shows it to me. I said, okay, cool. So he filmed it. We filmed a few more takes, and he showed the gun in every single take. And then I just cut away for the MTV version, so onto something else. So that I think I did a zoom up of his face, and you didn't see the gun. Because MTV, you don't want that blurry crap. You want a nice, clean video, playable video. So yeah, that was, and then we had the other thing I remember about Pac was, they kept him pretty isolated. Cause there's so many people there, and his guys surrounded him, and he stayed kind of off to the side, so he wouldn't be mobbed or anything. And then. I'm guessing that's why he stayed off to the side. But then we had this nice catered meal for cast and crew, and we had a big truck, and it was a food truck, and it was making this delicious, you have your choice of fish or whatever. And they pulled out the prime rib, and they gave it to Pac, and he goes, this shit ain't cooked, man. And Easy said, no, that's a prime rib. It's supposed to be red. And he goes, oh. I ain't eating this shit. Take me to Fat Burger. And they left. They're going to Fat Burger for dinner. And then they came back and we finished filming. So that's my experience with Tupac.
Let me ask you a question. Now, on that video...
And I'm sorry. At the very end of the night, when we said, well, that's a wrap, he was walking by, and he's very proud. He had his head kind of tilted up, and he walked up to me, and he had his head tilted up, and he goes, we done? I said, yeah. He goes, good job. And then he shook my hand, and I said, thanks, man.
Now, what was the chemistry? Because you really didn't see Pac and Easy interacting that much in the media or working together. What was the chemistry like with Tupac and Eazy-E on the scene?
They're just there to do a job. There wasn't a lot of camaraderie. There wasn't a lot of. I mean, it was very. For me, my third music video ever, very stressful for me, and I noticed, but I was calm. I mean, I was putting up a good front. I was just doing my job, but everyone else was too. There was just a lot of people there, and we were just trying to basically get the video done, get the job done, get a good performance on film. And I saw them basically, once I saw them talking, they were interacting, they looked friendly, but it wasn't, it was such a whirlwind and such a fast. We did that video in one night, and it was like a 28-hour day. It was long day.